and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. You are dialed into a nationally syndicated, globally streamed health talk show that really is a show about life and all of its various dimensions. We try to, we'll get to, I promise you, we'll eventually hit on something that you are interested in. If you're new to the show, you'll discover that. And, curiosity has to be some of the fuel to drive our ambition to learn more and to do better. And it's not just information that's going to get that done, too, by the way. The show is not about dispensing information. The show is about trying to provide some insight, inspiration, and incentive to make changes to diet and lifestyle. And that's something we can do something about. And diet and lifestyle, as I always tell you, are big variables, and because there's so many variables within them. And we can spend forever talking about diet and lifestyle in all of its various, both of their dimensions. There's the depth and breadth of those two concepts is really enormous. So you'll see me go in different places and report and talk about, comment on various topics. You'll see that. So it's quite a variety of themes. I think in terms of themes and narrative, telling a story. Yesterday I was telling a story. The narrative was a narrative of our toxic world, and it's not just the world. I don't mean just the globe. I mean in your house, in your yard, in your neighborhood, in your city, state, and so on. The nature of a toxic planet is that it's not just something to conceive of globally. It's local, and it's intimate. And the question is, what are we doing to protect ourselves? What is the government doing, the federal government doing to protect us? In light of what I just said, then, on CNN this evening at 10 p.m., Dr. Sanjay Gupta is going to do a special report entitled A Toxic Tale, and it's going to focus on the current rollback of environmental protections that we've had in place and regulations for a long time. And, some people will probably want to make that political. I don't. I'm just interested in what are the policies and the regulations that are being changed that are having an effect on us. We need to be mindful of that. It's an easy, it's easy to say, well, the government this and the government that. It's too stodgy. It's too this. It's too that. The federal government, yeah. Okay. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. I'm in the line that, I can tell you a lot of things that need to be improved. On the other hand, you don't want to get so hypercritical that you deconstruct completely an agency that is designed to protect you. The environment, it's called the Environmental Protection Agency for a reason. And there's this back and forth and this very robust tension between companies, industry, and and the government. And if the EPA were not there, trust me, this planet would be in a lot of trouble. This country would be in a lot of trouble. The planet is in a lot of trouble. At one point, we had some of the cleanest air on Earth. No longer. And water. So, topics such as this are difficult to report because they are so politically charged. I don't approach them from a political point of view. I approach them from a human point of view and what's in the best interest of each and every one of us. That frees you up, that liberates you from politics. Now, some people want to make it political. They devise conspiracy theories, and that all that does, it creates clutter and gets in the way of understanding what is the condition of things at the moment on the ground, in the air, in the water, in the food chain. We have some serious concerns. So this particular report by Dr. Gupta might be something to watch. It's entitled A Toxic Tale. And it was not, they mention, and you'll learn in this report, that it wasn't not long ago that the United States environmental landscape, as they describe it, was bleak. This is true. You remember it. I remember it. Rivers caught fire. I remember, literally, spontaneous combustion. There, Lake Erie, there would be episodes where the lake, parts of the lake, would just spontaneously ignite. You don't believe me? Check my work. Americans were coughed on air-thick smog. I lived in California when the smog was horrible. I lived in Pasadena. And it was so bad, back in the day, the smog was so deleterious, so pernicious, it would rot, literally rot, the dashboard in a car. Back then, they would have not the kind of materials they use now for dashboards, and the upholstery in the car. You don't believe me? Check my work. Citizens back, it wasn't long ago, where people in this country complained that the water was undrinkable. It was so contaminated. You don't believe me? Check my work. But about toward the late 60s, early 70s, 1970, thereabouts, Richard Nixon of Watergate fame, everybody wants to throw poor Richard under the bus all the time. He did a lot of good things. It was Richard Nixon, of all people, that formed the Environmental Protection Agency. What was the mission? The mission was to protect human health and the environment. That's its mission. And in order to do that, it sometimes has to rein in and put the laser on some of these companies that want to turn this planet into a giant sewer. Over the past 4 decades, policies have led to cleaner air and better water for us, better soil, and so on. However, this report is weaving another tale. Come back and I'll tell you some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. VDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off VDC's already discounted prices. VDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with VDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. Reviva Labs, the natural skincare authority. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. I was reporting that 10 o'clock tonight on CNN, Dr. Sanjay Gupta will be doing a special report entitled A Toxic Tale. And it's focusing on the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, and the current rollbacks in regulations and what impact that's having on our environment and our health. There are just facts. You have to look at the facts. What are the facts? The facts are that regulations are being loosened. And the phrase that's often used or term is rolled back, softened. There are different terms that journalists and others use to describe politicians and whomever describe this current state of the EPA. And some describe these rollbacks as unprecedented rollbacks of environmental regulations and what these deregulations really mean for the health of American families. That's what Dr. Gupta is going to focus on. He will interview a family who believes that this current EPA rollback EPA's inaction is responsible for their son's death. Now, that's a very strong claim. Apparently, in the report, they're going to have 4 former EPA administrators and former EPA senior staff who served both Republican and Democratic presidents talk about what is really happening at this particular agency. The EPA is one of the most vital agencies that we have. Again, most people walk around every day, and these things are abstractions, and think that there's nothing about this that really they can do anything about or that it really affects them. And the fact of the matter is that what's going on right now is a spear into the life of this planet and into the life of people every day. It's piercing any sort of how can I say, false narratives about what really is going on. And Dr. Gupta apparently in this report examines these weakened rules, these softened rules on everything from air and water quality to pesticides to fuel economy for automobiles to combating the climate crisis and dangerous chemicals. Most of us get up every day, go about our life, do our job, live our life in whatever way we're doing it and whatever. And this is not a concern unless you live in Western Michigan in the Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids area, where now the water is there is so contaminated the people can't even drink it. Or you live in Newark, or you live in Flint. And by the way, they just had an episode in Flint. You can check this, Reggie. In Flint over the weekend, I don't know how much sewage was dumped into the river. They just can't catch a break. So for those people in those parts of the country and other places, this is not some, story that is politicized and people are just arm waving and foaming at the mouth for no reason at all. For them, if you lived in Newark, Flint, Grand Rapids, area, Western Michigan, this would not be a fairy tale. How would you, this morning you and I got up, we drank the water, we made, used the water out of the sink and took a shower, whatever, assumed that everything is just fine. And don't have to worry about going to get bottled water to drink today because you can't drink the water from the provider in your city or your town. Did you find it?
I did. It says nearly 30,000 gallons of sewage
was dumped into which river? Did it say?
Into the Flint River.
Yes. And
oh my gosh. I'm still reading over it. But
yeah, 30,000 gallons of sewage. This is how some parts, these are stories, again, I report on them, and I'm talking about them and commenting on them because we're all in it together. It's just you have to put on your empathy shoes and put yourself in the shoes of others. So this report will be aired tonight at 10 p.m., A Toxic Tale. Dr. Gupta has been very consistent over the years, very fair, very even-handed, very measured. He's not hyperbolic. He's not, he changed his mind on medical marijuana and put himself out there and advocated for it. I have a lot of regard for him, a lot of respect. He's a neurosurgeon, by the way. He's not some, I don't know what. I have a lot of respect for him. He's been so measured and so consistent over the years. We come back, I have a wonderful guest today. He's my pal, he's my colleague, he's one of my best friends forever. And that would be Stuart Tomk. We're going to be talking about CBD and all matters related. LTN Coast to Coast and globally.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
Your shot at a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival and $1,000 spending cash now. Text the nationwide keyword GRAND to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's GRAND to 200-200.
I'm Navy veteran Eric Dane. Join us for CBS Eye on Veterans with information for vets transitioning to civilian life, weekday mornings at 7:50 and Saturday evenings at 6, right here on 1250 WHNZ.
News on 1250 WHNZ.
St. Petersburg police are looking for the gunman who shot into a church preschool classroom full of 2-year-olds on Thursday afternoon.
They found the bullet or projectile right inside the windowsill. So it looked like the round went through the window, the curtain stopped it, the energy just dropped it right there.
Police Chief Anthony Holloway tells News Channel 8 in Tampa the shot was fired into the Allendale United Methodist Church. 11 toddlers were in the classroom at the time. No one was hurt. Bay County officials are looking at ways to protect swimmers. There have been 10 drownings this year, and Panama City Beach is discussing how to pay for more lifeguards. At least 36 depressions are now being examined in Pasco County. That's up from 20 earlier this week. County officials say they're working with a geological firm to determine what's been causing the holes to open. With Florida's News, I'm Chris Trankman.
Slow traffic on westbound I-4, 22nd Street to 275, and on southbound 275 through downtown Tampa. Eastbound I-4, slow between I-75 and Mango Road. Right lane still blocked there. And a crash in Pinellas County on US 19 at Tarpon Avenue. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm, Abrahamson Uter, Hillsboro. Traffic tip line 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. Get back to the style and savings you love with the Reset and Reconnect sale. Get great deals on select women's denim and St. John's Bay for him and her. It's 4 days only, this Thursday through Sunday at JCPenney.
At Fidelity, we believe nothing should come between you and your money. So we're introducing zero account fees with zero minimums to open an account. All because we want you to invest with zero trade-offs. Visit fidelity.com/value to learn more. Zero account minimums and zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Expenses charged by investments such as funds and managed accounts and for commissions, interest charges, or other expenses for transactions may still apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE, SIPC.
Welcome back to CarMax Will Buy It. Let's jump right back into the action. A used minivan with 200,000 miles. Cassandra.
CarMax will buy it.
That's correct. The car you're driving now. Cassandra again.
CarMax will buy it.
You're on a roll. Any car at all, no matter what. Jerry?
Is the answer CarMax will buy it?
That's right, because CarMax buys all the cars, no matter what. No questions asked. CarMax will buy it.
From the 1250 WHNZ Rude Air Conditioning Weather Center. Rely on Rude.
Your Tampa Bay forecast, a tropical wave bringing rain into the Bay Area, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, hot and humid with a high 93. Tonight, rain tapers off with a low 78. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a 40% chance of storms, high 92. For more news, weather, and traffic, tune to WFLA at 94.5 in St. Pete, 105.9 in Tampa, or 99.1 in Newport Richey.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. Get back to the style and savings you love with the Reset and Reconnect sale. Get great deals on select women's denim and St. John's Bay for him and her. It's 4 days only, this Thursday through Sunday at JCPenney.
Dana Lash and the Dana Show on 1250 WHNZ.
So when you start incorporating material things and services into the definition of natural rights, well, think about this. What does that do? You are creating bureaucracies. You are creating overseers. You are creating a greater potential overall for tyranny.
The Dana Show. Weeknights 10 to midnight on 1250 WHNZ.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Stuart Tomp is our guest today. Good thing. It's a good way to end the week. He's been a friend and colleague for 15 years. And I've watched his journey in his career, and it's been pretty remarkable. And about 5 or more years ago, not much more than that or so, he moved to San Diego and went to work for CV Sciences. At that time, CBD was chattered about a bit. And I remember having a conversation, I don't know if he remembers, with Stuart on the phone one day. And he told me, he said, this is going to explode. This is a trend. This is an issue and a concept that will dominate conversation very soon. Turned out to be right. And now, CV Sciences, as I've said on other occasions, has been at the tip of the spear in trying to educate the consumer about cannabidiol, as it's derived from industrial hemp. And as companies goes, it was one of the early adopters and has led the way. Now, the natural products industry is populated with companies now that purport to be making CBD, and they have a great CBD product. Everybody's doing CBD. I suspect they're putting it in toothpaste and shaving cream and hairdressing. I guess. I don't know what they're doing. I would advise you not to pay attention to any of that and go straight to CV Sciences. As I said, Stuart Tomp is the Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. Stuart, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on.
Doctor, it's such a privilege, and thank you so much again for the disclaimer for any of the new listeners about our long-standing relationship outside of the radio world. We talk all of the time about nutrition and health, but Dr. Garko always keeps me straight. There's no confirmational bias allowed here. We argue, we disagree. We're always interested in the science, and I'm so happy to hear you say what you said this morning, because I've never tried to sell you on this. I wanted to watch your own natural evolution, and what you just said, which could have sounded like the most salesy thing anyone has ever heard you say, I just want to contextualize this again for any new listeners. You don't ever get to hear Dr. Garko say anything like that, okay? CBD is everywhere, and he's making a really good point. If it's brand new, if it's relatively unregulated, if we're trying to learn what is going on, we, all of us, had better latch on to an expert, an honest, transparent, empowering expert, or just grow your own, right, Doc?
At your own peril. At your own peril.
No. Even if it's not, right? If you're not going to get a high quality product, make it yourself.
No, and believe you me, you last thing you want to be is a hemp farmer right now. Although we would want,
maybe if you're in the right side.
We want the farmers to grow hemp in this country. Are they now permitted to grow hemp or not?
They are. Now the good news is, this is great news. The crop insurance. Imagine crop insurance before the Farm Bill passed last December. The Farm Bill liberated this giant bushy outdoor grown hemp plant, the same plant we use to make rope and fatty acids, hemp protein, and so forth. That giant outdoor sun-kissed hemp plant, not indoor-grown greenhouse bushy cannabis, that's different. The big bushy outdoor hemp plant was liberated from the Controlled Substance Act. What does that mean? That means that Congress, in its wisdom, and there's wisdom there, can we just joke there, because in their wisdom, they saw that the hemp plant is different than the cannabis marijuana plant, and that the hemp plant provided economic potential opportunity, not just for CBD, but more importantly, as a rotation crop, like you had mentioned, in between soy and corn, which, let's face it, we know we have more than enough too much of. A rotation crop for soil remediation, a chance to grow hemp, to use the flowering top to make PlusCBD oil, and then, Doc, we've talked very little about this, you use the giant stalk to replace plastic. You can make a pink Corning insulation alternative made out of hemp herds. You can make bedding for dogs and horses and things. You can make plastic. BMW right now has hemp plastic doors in some of those new cars because it's stronger than this carbon graphene. Stuff is remarkable. So the entire hemp plant and hemp farming is what our company is about. And I think, Doc, it got lost in the CBD rush.
Yeah. So I'm inferring from what you just said that farmers in Kentucky or wherever can now grow this crop.
I have to finish this point. I'm sorry to speak over you. Crop insurance, that's right. Now the plant is no longer illegal. That's the point I was making. They get crop insurance. So they are starting right now, and they have been. So some farmers were a little ahead of the curve, and they lost some crops because if the THC is a little too high, right, they call that marijuana now and not hemp. So you got to know what you're doing, right?
Right.
Some farmers got in a little bit too early, and they didn't know what to do with the hemp. Listen to this, Doc. They grew it, and then they're calling us. Do you want to buy it? Well, we do, but how do you have it? Is it pelletized? Did you extract it? They're like, oh, how do we do that?
How do we do that? So it's more, but this gives farmers another way to make a living, right?
My goodness. The average farmer is 59 years old in America, and the younger farmers are digging hemp because they're going to make a lot more money than growing soybean.
Mm-hmm. 877-897-8255. You are listening to Stuart Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. You can also watch the show at letstalknutrition.com and on YouTube. Can they watch it on Facebook? Yes or no?
Yes, we'll post the links for where they can get to it.
All right. And we're going to
surprises when you come back.
We're I'm going to ask Stuart if any breaking news. He always has something that's breaking. And he sometimes tries to break the conceptual roadblocks that people have, prejudice and bias about things. So he's not shy about doing that. So great guest. We'll get some insight. I promise you. I will share with you what I am currently doing with CBD and CV Sciences product. I'm taking two, the red label and the gold label, and the creams, and I'll share with you what I'm doing and what I'm experiencing. Then we'll also tell you what the science is all about. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like PlusCBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all PlusCBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about PlusCBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at PlusCBDOil.com. That's PlusCBDOil.com.
Did you know that you have 3 brains? Yes, you heard right.
Exciting new research reveals you have 3 brains: your head brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. These 3 brains are like an orchestra with billions of neurons working together to create a harmonic symphony. This intricate relationship between these 3 brains impacts your mental, emotional, and physical health. The 3 Brain Supplements from Natural Factors is a bold new innovation in mental health. It provides a whole-body approach to balance brain health and well-being. Start with the 3 Brains Total Kit, which includes 5 supplements that are essential for 3 brain health. The kit provides foundational support for all 3 of your brains. Then, depending on your unique needs, choose from higher thoughts to enhance brain performance, mental sunshine for healthy mood balance, serene mind to relieve stress-related fatigue, or the best sleep for restful sleep. Learn more at 3brainshealth.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. BDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off BDC's already discounted prices. BDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with BDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
In the world of cannabidiol, CBD, there's more and more studies emerging, and you can go to any of the databases. You can go to Cochrane, you can go to PubMed, any of them. I use about 4 or 5 different databases to do the show. And for example, in January of this year, there was a study by Shannon et al. Published in the Permanente Journal. It was back in January, entitled Cannabidiol in Anxiety and Sleep, a Large Case Series. And in essence, they found that cannabidiol, and I'm quoting from their conclusion, quote, cannabidiol may hold benefit for anxiety-related disorders. Controlled clinical studies are needed, close quote. And there's more and more science to support the claims and the legitimacy of cannabidiol, CBD oil, as a therapy. My guest today knows a lot about this, far more than I do. He's an expert in it, one of the country's leading experts in CBD and the science of CBD, and he happens to work for a science-based company called, appropriately, CV Sciences. Stuart Tomp, Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. Welcome back, Stuart. I'll leave it to you to share whatever breaking news you want to put on air today.
Well, I want to quickly comment about Dr. Scott Shannon's work that you mentioned, Dr. Scott Shannon, because there are very few public papers that we can send people to actually read this material themselves. And the story of how we met Dr. Scott Shannon really does help to contextualize just how new and exciting this entire conversation is. About 4 years ago, I was attending a dietary supplement evidence-based update, and this is something that Scripps puts on every year here in San Diego. And it's really one of the best lecture series that I've ever seen because it's integrative MDs that are looking at the future. In any case, Dr. Scott Shannon, and his papers are all on PubMed.gov. Dr. Scott Shannon was on stage. Now, I had never met him yet. I was in the audience with another mutual friend of ours, Don Summerfield, the gentleman that founded Pharmaca. And we're sitting there, and Dr. Scott looks at us. He's an integrative psychiatrist, and he says, "I want to go off the rails." And he changes his slide, and there's a huge hemp field. And we're all like, what? It looks like pot, right? Huge field. And then the next slide, you see a huge sign, a big sign, so when trucks drive by, you can see this huge billboard-like sign. However, it was written on canvas and stretched out. It was like a 30-foot-long sign. And it said, "Hemp, please, don't smoke me."
So he has he has a sense of humor.
Well, he does, because like, imagine those years ago. You're here at Scripps Dietary Evidence-Based Update. It's this consortium of high-level thinkers, no pun intended. And here's this medical doctor up here saying, "Here, I'm going to talk to you about CBD." And very few people had heard the initials CBD. Everyone knew THC. THC is the component that gets you high. CBD, the sort of antipsychotic, anxiolytic, brain-calming side, is opposite of THC. And I learned from him that day something so simple, and I always forget to say it. I mean, come on, you're my mentor for communication. You know the tricks you learn that are effective, and then you forget to use them?
Mm.
Right?
Yes.
You know what he said?
What?
He said, "We're looking at cannabis through a strange eye." What if it was more like plants that are bidirectional? What if cannabis hemp was more like green tea, where you have caffeine and L-theanine? Think about it for a moment. The caffeine is the stimulant. The L-theanine is the one that calms you, that relaxes you. Right? The caffeine gets you up, and the L-theanine calms you down. He said, what if hemp cannabis, the THC, is akin to the caffeine, and the CBD, that's like the L-theanine. That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole room of doctors are like, "Oh, I got it." And he says, gas break. Gas break. You have too much caffeine, you need some L-theanine.
Right.
Too much L-theanine, you might need some caffeine, right?
Yeah. So, just for the audience, in preparing for the show, I was looking to see what studies are trending on CBD, and I pulled that study. Stuart didn't know I was going to pull the study, and I didn't understand the complete relationship between CV Sciences and Dr. Shannon, and so I guess you were a little surprised that I reported on that. And
oh no, I love that. That shows how historically important this is, because we had a rare opportunity. I ran up to the stage. My friend Don said, "Do you know that guy?" I said, "No, I will soon." I ran up to him. "Stuart Tomk, CV Sciences, we want to support you in your research. We want to support you. We want to support you." I heard what you said before I came on the air. Get yourself into somebody else's shoes.
Oh,
we
yeah.
want to support you.
Mm-hmm.
We see where you're going. We want to give you whatever you need to do your research. And it wasn't money. It wasn't money. Everyone thinks, "Oh, you paid for it." No, we gave him free product. We gave him free product so that he could get comfortable as a doctor. And guess what? Guess what? He was so impressed that he continued to do more research. And you know how much we paid him to do that research? Not one nickel. Not one nickel. So if anyone thinks that's some bought research, all we did is gave him the product. Now, people should look this guy up, because he's one of the most interesting psychiatrists alive today. And because we're a publicly traded company, there's certain things I'm not allowed to disclose until it's public information. But let me tell you this. Keep your eyes on Scott Shannon and how his research will continue to shape this narrative. What we did, Doc, we got in there early. We gave him the product, and he started publishing these papers. Now he wants to prove his own thesis. Come on, you're a scientist.
Right.
He's on to something. You know what he thinks now? This way I won't get myself in trouble. Here's what he thinks. He thinks that 2 gold soft gels a day, 2 gold soft gels a day, now for anxiety, based on our randomized control trial and his open-label pilot trial. He's looking for some alternative to benzodiazepines.
Right.
He wants an alternative to Valium.
When we come back, we'll continue this conversation. There's much to learn. I'm taking more than two the gold soft gels. I'll tell you what I'm doing. And if you leave me alone in a room with supplements, I'm liable to do anything. So you
figure it out, yeah.
I'll figure it out. We'll come back. We'll talk with Stuart some more. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, where we like to be on the tip of the spear and in terms of informing you, persuading you, and giving you the pathway to find new ways to make change in your life so that you can have a longer life with quality of life. That's what we're all about. We're here to empower you, to educate you, empower you, and at the same time entertain. We'll be back. Are you tired of being tired? So is Amanda until she tried Floridix Iron and Herbs. You can probably relate. Between juggling her job and family, she was constantly exhausted. She put off going to the gym, and making her dinner every night seemed like a heroic task. Then she found out she had the most common nutritional deficiency in the U.S., iron deficiency. Amanda turned to Floridix, an easily absorbed plant-based liquid iron supplement. For over 60 years, Floridix has been helping reduce exhaustion and fatigue caused by iron deficiency. This formula is easy on the digestive tract and free of artificial colors and flavors. It even has vitamins B and C for enhanced absorption. No wonder it's the best-selling iron supplement in North America. FloraVital provides all the same benefits as Floridix, but without gluten or yeast. Reclaim your energy with Floridix and FloraVital, available at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com/Floridix. florahealth.com/Floridix.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
The preceding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC.
The Rays play on Tampa Bay Sports Radio, WDAE.
To the wall, let's go!
Catch every pitch of Rays baseball in Pasco on 96.7 FM and all over Tampa Bay on 620 AM. Rays up.
Now, this week's top TV streams.
First up, it's the TNT drama Animal Kingdom, which is partway through season 4 and takes 5th place this week. More drama on the mega yacht as Bravo brings you our 4th place show, Below Deck Mediterranean. MTV's The Hills, New Beginnings was renewed for a 2nd season and continues to chart at number 3. Season 14 of The Real Housewives of Orange County is underway on Bravo and lands in 2nd place. And finally, former Bachelor and Bachelorette cast members take another shot at love on ABC's Bachelor in Paradise, your number 1 TV stream.
That's this week's top TV streams on iHeartRadio.
1250 wins WHNZ.
1250 wins WHNZ, Tampa Bay. Available everywhere you want to listen on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
This is CBS News on the Hour. Real news, real reporting.
I'm Peter King. China strikes back, announcing it'll raise tariffs on about $75 billion worth of U.S. goods that it imports. It's a retaliation for President Trump's tariffs on their goods. Correspondent Major Garrett.
6 months ago, 10 months ago, we called this maybe a trade fracas, a trade dispute. It's now a war. It is now full-on economic combat between the 2 largest economies in the world, the United States and China.
PNC economist Bill Adams says it could hurt the American economy.
This is still targeting U.S. manufactured products and farm products. I think China thinks that that's the way that they can affect constituencies in the United States that could influence American politics, and they're continuing to do that.
Wall Street's response after the opening bell has the Dow down 109 points. Billionaire industrialist David Koch has died after a long battle with cancer. He and his brother Charles ran the family conglomerate Koch Industries, but they also teamed up as conservative influencers. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
They've spent about $1 billion of their family fortune pushing the Republican Party in a more anti-government, anti-regulatory direction. But they notably stayed out of the 2016 presidential race because they both had concerns with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
Russia's Vladimir Putin says he's ordered his military to prepare a response to Sunday's U.S. test of a ground-based missile that the two countries once banned. CBS News military analyst Mike Lyons.
If Russia decides to respond and they do it from land-based, I think they're going to show the world that they also have this capability. That would be the reciprocal response to what the United States did.
It's expected to hit about 100 degrees today in Shasta County, California. And that makes water drops from helicopters like the one you're hearing that much more crucial in fighting a wildfire there. Fire started yesterday. This man says it spread quickly in the dry heat.
It looked a little bit like a plume on a nuclear bomb, and it was getting bigger.
Some 4,000 people have been evacuated. Officials say the fire is about 20% contained, but is threatening about 2,000 structures. The head of Brazil's military says his soldiers are set to fight the wildfires hitting the Amazon forest. Those fires threaten the region that produces about a fifth of the world's oxygen. Prosecutors in New York have reportedly subpoenaed about 20 jail employees as they investigate the suicide a couple of weeks ago of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Now, French prosecutors say they are looking into rape allegations linked to the Epstein case. Checking Wall Street again, the Dow rallying. It's now down 68, and this is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
There's nothing like meeting face-to-face, and there's nothing like Zoom to make that happen. Zoom lets you connect and do business across town or around the world. Zoom ties together all of your communication needs into one easy platform for video conferencing, phone calls, group chat, webinars, and your conference rooms. Connect easily from anywhere, your mobile phone, your laptop, or conference room. Zoom is how business gets done. Get your free account at Zoom.com today. Meet happy with Zoom.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Call Total Financial now at 800-899-8922. That's 800-899-8922.
I'm Tom McCubbin. Better Lawns and Gardens is now live in Tampa Bay. Join us every Saturday morning, 7 to 9 on 1250 WHNZ. You can call me at 1-888-45-LAWNS. That's 1-888-455-2967.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. With one phone call, you'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information. It's a free service, so call now.
Call now, 800-908-0586, 800-908-0586.
So looking at some minor slowdowns this morning on I-4 traveling westbound between the Summit Connector and 275. 275 itself is also going to be slow southbound between I-4 and Howard and Armenia. You can expect delays northbound as well on 275 between Kennedy and West Shore. Traffic is also stop and go on I-75 southbound between I-4 and Dr. King Boulevard. If you see traffic problems, call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Uterwick Hillsborough traffic tip line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by Dunkin'. With Dunkin' Go-Tos, get a great deal on two of your favorites, like 2 egg and cheese wraps for $2, 2 bagels with cream cheese spread for $4, and 2 bacon, egg, and cheese croissants for $5. That's Dunkin's Go-To cents. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
The following is a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC. The opinions, viewpoints, and promises made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Change is hard. Making change, if you're a streetcar conductor or bus conductor, you can make change. They don't even make change anymore. You get my point. Change is difficult. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. And welcome to the show if you just joined in. My guest today is Stuart Tomp, Vice President for Human Nutrition at CV Sciences, the leader, clearly, a formidable figure now. The company's a formidable force in the evolution of this idea called CBD. And their PlusCBD oil, their products are indeed plus. And I referenced an article, a study by Dr. Scott Shannon, Lewis, Lee, and Hughes, abbreviated, Shannon et al., entitled Cannabidiol and Anxiety and Sleep, a Large Case Study, a case series. Now, I'm going to sort of provide a little bit of background, some set the stage for Stuart, and I'm going to be paraphrasing and quoting from Shannon et al.'s article. They do a nice job in summarizing some of the things that I think you need to know about and I would like to share with you. And they talk about the cannabis plant being cultivated and used for its medicinal industrial benefits. This has been going on a long time. It dates back to ancient times, in fact. Cannabis sativa and cannabis indica are the two main species, right? The cannabis plant, and everybody affiliates cannabis with marijuana, THC, getting high, and that's party. But the cannabis plant contains more than 80 different chemicals known as cannabinoids. Right? And the most abundant cannabinoid is the one that most people know a lot about, THC, tetrahydrocannabidiol. It has psychoactive properties. People know that. Whereas cannabidiol, CBD, is the second most abundant. But the distinctive feature is it is non-psychoactive. Translation, you don't get high. That's why Dr. Shannon had that sign up on the slide that Stuart was telling you, don't smoke hemp, or some such phrase or sentence. You don't smoke it, man. Don't smoke rope. You're a dope. So there's different strains of the plant are grown, and they contain varying amounts of THC and CBD. A lot of people listening and watching the show today have a hemp belt, they have a hemp shirt, because they use hemp for their fibers, for example. A lot of industrial uses. I don't know how many hundreds, if not thousands, of products are made from hemp. And we can now extract the CBD to make oil. And marijuana plants, it's part of the, it's a cannabis plant, as is hemp, but that has a different purpose. It's recreational use. Now it has medicinal use. It's the same family, but they live in a different town, a different state, a different country, right? I think now people have been able to separate them. Joneses that live in Johannesburg are different from the Joneses that live in Jakarta, right? They're same family, but they're in different places. They're different. And so I think people get that now. Many different cultures across the globe over hundreds of years, if not thousands perhaps, have used the cannabis plant to treat a host of ailments, Dr. Shannon and his colleagues write. In ancient China, they used it for malaria, menstrual symptoms, he writes, gout, constipation, a whole constellation of health conditions. During the medieval period, cannabis was used for pain, epilepsy, nausea, vomiting, and in Western medicine, it's used as an analgesic, for pain. And again, I'm paraphrasing from Dr. Shannon et al.'s article to give them attribution. What else can I tell you? They write that CBD I'm quoting, has demonstrated preliminary efficacy for a range of physical and mental health care problems. And quoting further, in the decade before 2012, there were only 9 published studies on the use of cannabinoids for medicinal treatment of pain. Since then, 30 articles have been published on this topic. Close quote. What's the point? The point is that this is not a hocus-pocus theme. This is not some flim-flam, sham, scam theme. This is legitimate. CBD is real. Your endocannabinoid system in your body is real. Endocannabinoids have a profound effect on us as biological creatures. And we're now trying to document that using science. And again, not just people's thoughts and feelings and maybe even anecdotal experience, although I don't dismiss anecdotal experience. My own, I can tell you, I'm currently taking CBD. I take it before I go to bed. And I don't know if Stuart thinks I'm taking too much, too little, but I take 3 of the red and 3 of the gold, 6 before I go to bed every night. And I noticed, what can I report? I can report that the quality, I sleep a little less, I'm sleep deprived, but my sleep is better. I have better quality. It's deeper, and you feel a greater sense of, how can I put it? Calm. I tend to respond more than react to things. Yesterday there was a raging dumpster fire that I had to deal with, and I just sort of glided through that and stayed calm and dealt with it. And I noticed that. That's anecdotal. That's not science. That's personal experience. So that's what I'm doing with it. Now, what I'm doing may be the wrong thing. I'm also using the cream, their ointment, the red and the gold. I put it on my hands, and I feel my hands feel better, and so on. So I'm just saying, this is meritorious. There is science now, and I think it can serve you well to pay attention to what Stuart has to say. Stuart, welcome back to the show.
I'm so thrilled to be here today. Thank you. That is the first time in my recent memory that you've shared your personal experience on the air with the product, and thank you again for the caveats about it being anecdotal. Dr. Garko also uses his hands in other hobbies and things like many of us do, and was asking me at one point if the topical PlusCBD oil balm could remove aches or pains, or even what the tingling feeling of maybe numbness or maybe even early arthritis, whatever. And the argument is that the endocannabinoid system coordinates the immune system and the central nervous system. The immune system and central nervous system, and there are receptors in the human skin that connect directly to your central nervous system. It's like when somebody touches you, right? And so the idea that these things are interconnected.
I don't remember that anymore, but go ahead.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like someone walks up behind you hear you say, a massage.
Yeah. My girlfriend is gone. She went on vacation, never came back. But go ahead.
Well, the idea that, that's why massage for all those years, and acupuncture and acupressure, the idea that all of this stuff, again, a system that helps to coordinate the immune system and central nervous system. Now, listen, we've done this for years. I get emails. People say, I listened to you on Let's Talk Nutrition. I listened to you on this show. And they say, you're using a new language. You speak way too fast to begin with. You get too excited. Please start over.
Okay, we'll give you a chance. We'll run the slow reel on that. We're going to head into some messages and hear that music in the background.
And I got news when you come back. You'll love this.
All right, Stuart Tomp. Okay. He's among the best of the best. He has emerged as one of the leading experts in CBD oil. And CV Sciences, their CBD Plus products, that's where you need to go. You don't have to worry. They got a clinical trial for its safety and efficacy. It's fabulous. And they're leading the way, and I'm with them. 100%. Full stop. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lung's liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lung's Immune and Clear Lung's Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. BDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off BDC's already discounted prices. BDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with BDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only two ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins, proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. Reviva Labs, the natural skincare authority. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. One of the things I try to do on this show is not just inform the listener and the viewer, meaning you, wherever and however you may be listening or watching this show coast to coast and globally, but to try and offer you ways where you can go and check and double check and vet what I say on air and what the guests say on air. And I encourage you to do that. This is an evidence-based show. Harder to do, better in the end, though, because it inspires more confidence. And I'm always careful and always concerned about to make claims and talk about things that are so out there in the ether, thin ether, that you can put somebody at risk. When it comes to CBD oil, we're now in a different space than we were 5 years ago or more concerning this theme. There's more science, there's more evidence about its safety and efficacy. It's now connected to a major system of the body, the endocannabinoid system. You have serious scientists involved, serious people exploring it, researching it, people using it in practice, physicians using it in their medical practice, and other, whether they be allopathic, naturopathically trained, or whatever. So there's more legitimacy. And so we try on the show to get you to those spaces where we can talk about this, and I can sleep at night knowing that I didn't put you in harm's way. So that's why I am on this. My guest is Stuart Tomp. He's Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences. Stuart, welcome back. You have some news.
Okay, so I knew that this would be important to talk about. The idea that we're moving so quickly. All of these terms are new. I told the Scott Shannon story about how cannabis hemp may be more like green tea, where L-theanine is akin to CBD and caffeine is similar to THC as an analogy. And we have some data, new data. I know you love data, and that's one of the things I love to talk to you about. So we did some market research, which is really exciting. And we went out and asked all kinds of people, supplement buyers, people that were enthusiasts for hemp to begin with, people that were only buying online, people that were shopping in stores, real market research. And as you know, this is a new category, so I'm sure you can imagine there's very little true market research from an individual brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, not many people can afford to do it. So listen, Doc, we asked these questions. Listen, CBD knowledge by age, CBD behavior and usage. And then we asked CBD behavior and usage, knowledge of the endocannabinoid system. Wouldn't you like to know, when they asked people between 18 to 35, 36 to 55, and 56 and older, when they asked all these different groups, do you know anything about the endocannabinoid system? Do you know anything about CBD? I bet you'd be amazed to find out what that data revealed, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I know. I couldn't wait to share. They know almost nothing.
I was going to say nada, but
It's incredible. So I just want to put everybody at ease. If it sounds like you and I are having a conversation, and it does, that we know what we're talking about and other people don't, then I'm sorry, we want everyone to join the conversation. It's one of the coolest conversations. You can tell how excited we are. A system that coordinates your immune system and central nervous system. You heard what Dr. Garko said. He said, I'm sleeping a little bit less, but it is more restful. I feel better. He said he was putting out a dumpster fire the other day, and he was cool as a cucumber, relatively speaking to how one normally approaches a dumpster fire, right?
Yeah.
No. So they asked people, and guess what? I don't want to break down all, the ages and the numbers because it gets thick on the radio. Almost nobody knew anything about anything.
I know. And so your work, this is what's interesting. That's good news and it's bad news. It's good news if you can get to them first and imprint the right messages on their head, in their brain. It's bad news if they wander onto the internet or get a hold of some material that imprints the wrong messages, and they get themselves into, using a product that's really dangerous, worthless, and just...
However, no, it gets deeper than that. No, your initial thesis is right. However, guess what? The entire world is suspect of any sales pitch. So these people that we polled, they're looking to PubMed.
Oh.
They polled them. They're going to scientific articles.
Oh, good.
Not just scientific articles. They're asking their doctor about the science that they're reading about CBD and then listening to see what their friend says because they don't believe the review and they don't believe the prescription. Oh!
I want to ask you if you could do this. It was probably not on your menu of things to do. But could you sketch for the listener and the viewer, the thousands of people today that are listening and watching, if they walk into a health store, what variations on a theme might they encounter with CBD products? In other words, what is out there? How is it manifesting itself in products?
Okay, right now, today...
Hold your thought.
You may walk into a health food store and see what Dr. Garko said at the beginning of the show, CBD toothpaste. No, you use capsules, pills, potions. It's ubiquitous. It's everywhere. So that's why we need to be more critical. In the beginning, there were only a couple of companies. Now you need to be very, very careful. You need to get a high-quality product.
All right. When we come back, what I will ask you then to follow up with that and maybe to expand on that is how is it that CV Sciences CBD Plus products, their CBD oil, is distinguishable and different from these other products, and what some of these products don't even have CBD in it, and they call themselves a CBD product. If you could speak to that, I would be grateful, and then follow up with what I was asking. LTN Coast to Coast and globally with Stuart Tomp.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oregano P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station.
I'm Navy veteran Eric Dane. Join us for CBS Eye on Veterans with information for vets transitioning to civilian life. Weekday mornings at 7:50 and Saturday evenings at 6, right here on 1250 WHNZ.
News on 1250 WHNZ.
The man known as the I-95 killer has been executed. 57-year-old Gary Ray Bowles was put to death by lethal injection at the state prison in Stark last night.
The sentence of the state of Florida was carried out at 10:58 p.m. The execution took place without incident.
Michelle Glady with the Department of Corrections says Bowles did have a prepared statement where he said he was sorry for the murders. Bowles' last meal was 3 burgers, fries, and some bacon. The U.S. Coast Guard is suspending its search for 2 firefighters who vanished during a fishing trip off the Florida Atlantic coast. A man trying to hide from police is dead after an apparent drowning in Palm Beach County. Boynton Beach police say the body of 21-year-old Tariq Bailey was found in a pond. He apparently jumped in when police were looking for him, investigating car burglaries. With Florida's News, I'm Chris Trankman.
From the 1250 WHNZ Florida Central Credit Union Auto Loans Traffic Center.
Just some minor slowdowns this morning on 275 as you're traveling northbound between Kennedy and West Shore. You can also expect delays to continue on I-4 itself, westbound between the Summit Connector and 275. No problems right now on I-75, either northbound or southbound. Your area bridges are currently up to speed along with your major expressways. If you do run into traffic problems, call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Uterwick Hillsborough Traffic Dip Line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. Get back to the style and savings you love with the Reset and Reconnect sale. Get great deals on select women's denim and St. John's Bay for him and her. It's 4 days only, this Thursday through Sunday at JCPenney.
In sports, a trade can make or break your team. A good one can mean a championship, but a bad one can set your franchise back for years. It's no different when it comes to selling or trading in your car. You need to make good choices, and with TrueCar, you got a star on your roster. Just go to TrueCar. Simply enter your license plate number and watch how your car's details pop up. Then answer a few questions. Got a sports package or a moonroof? Watch as they bump up your car's value in real time. High mileage? You already knew it was going to cost you, but now you know how much it dings your wallet so you can strategize your next move. Once you're finished, you'll get a true cash offer sent in minutes. Then just bring your car into a local certified dealer and they'll check your car with you together. After that, you can cash out or trade in for a new ride. When you're ready to experience a better way to sell or trade in your car, check out TrueCar today. True cash offer, not available in all areas.
From the Weather Center, Abrahamson and Uterwick, theinjurylawyers.com. Drive safely, Pinellas Hillsborough.
Your Tampa Bay area forecast, a 40% rain chance this afternoon, high 93, 78 and partly cloudy overnight, a 40% rain chance Saturday, 92 for the high, 50% rain chance Sunday, going up to 91. For more news, weather, and traffic, tune to WFLA at 94.5 in St. Pete, 105.9 in Tampa, or 99.1 in Newport Richey.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. Get back to the style and savings you love with the Reset and Reconnect sale. Get great deals on select women's denim and St. John's Bay for him and her. It's 4 days only, this Thursday through Sunday at JCPenney.
Dana Lash and the Dana Show on 1250 WHNZ.
You would rather have too much freedom to deal with, and that includes the freedom and the responsibility of making sure that your rights are protected, than too little. Imagine not having any of these rights. Yeah, you'd have more time on your hands probably because the state wouldn't allow you to go out and make sure you could defend rights that no longer existed because we would live under tyranny.
The Dana Show. Weeknights 10 to midnight on 1250 WHNZ.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Talking with Stuart Tomp, Vice President of Human Nutrition at CV Sciences, and they are the makers of PlusCBD oils in different delivery systems, sprays, drops, bombs, capsules, soft gels, you name it. And visit their website. I'll get Stuart to give you the website, and you can learn all that you can. They have good information there for you, and you can learn about their product, their approach, their mission. What is the website, Stuart?
PlusCBDoil.com, PlusCBDoil.com.
Okay, now, person walks in, to a Whole Foods or one of these giant stores or a small mom and pop store, mid-sized store, whatever. They're going to see more and more CBD products. What I notice, I see products that when I look at the ingredients, there's everything in it but CBD, and they have CBD on the bottle. How does that happen?
Well, right now it really is the Wild West. It really is. So please, I have not been a sort of a shtick salesperson. Anyone that's ever listened to me, you need Plus CBD oil right now because we've spent over $1 million to prove that it was safe, generally recognized as safe for the intended use. We have pilot studies, open label pilot trials, and a randomized controlled trial. So we are the only company, to my knowledge, that's really acting in this responsible fashion because we're a life science company. We're a publicly traded company. We're even making CBD as a pharmaceutical drug, combining it with nicotine. You need to work with an expert because this is nothing to joke around about. This is the most powerful natural remedy we've ever had, in my opinion. Have you seen anything this powerful floating around a health food store ever, Doc?
No, it's hard because there, quite frankly, there could be a lot of crossover between the CBD as a compound being portrayed or used and turned into a dietary supplement or a pharmaceutical, and that could happen very easily, right? And it does, and it has, hasn't it?
Well, yes. You need to be very careful right now, and I want to be metered when I say this. Many people are trying to sell this stuff, and they don't know what they're doing, okay? So the charlatans are out there. They're looking at the molecule. There are reports of people vaping CBD on a military base and getting sick because it was synthesized. You want to get Plus CBD oil because there are too many fake products on the market.
How can, let me just answer me, riddle me this.
Okay.
How can a company put CBD on the bottle? I look at the ingredients and there is no CBD in there. How does that happen?
Well, because the FDA is just starting to really get involved. The FTC is getting involved. You see, the Farm Bill just liberated the plant. This is the Wild West era, and this will all change. In 2 years, those products will no longer be available. All those products that are not properly labeled, they won't even be available.
I see. 877-897-8255. Stuart Tomp with CV Sciences. All right, so I take 3 of the red, sometimes 4, and sometimes 3 or 4 of the gold together right before I go to bed. Too much, too little, I don't know what I'm doing. I need my head examined.
No. That's what's so beautiful about this. It really is like what you're doing. It's exactly, and you have to listen to yourself. You'll notice as inflammation is more effectively resolved, as your stress response is more appropriate. In your case, I loved your stress response. You've got a burning dumpster fire, and you're like, oh, maybe not quite like that.
Yeah, well, I can tell you that I can see a difference, honestly.
And I waited for years for this. I want everyone to know this. When Dr. Garko was going through his treatment with his recent health situation, he didn't take any CBD or any cannabinoids. You know how many people asked me? They go, he's one of your best friends. I'll bet you have him on all kinds of CBD. I said, no. We use this for healthy people. We're not using this for people that are sick or that have cancer.
Right.
And no, that's not our role.
I get that.
That's not our role. Now, are they using it for that? Yeah, but you weren't.
I didn't. And I wouldn't everybody has a difference of opinion about that. And there's a lot of back and forth in the literature. Cancer is serious business.
I know. And what do we talk about? So everyone knows this. This stuff is a very powerful free radical antioxidant scavenging neuroprotectant.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily want to be throwing all these neuroprotectant antioxidants at somebody that's trying to eliminate cells, right?
Another reason why I take it, and not just before I go to bed, maybe for proper and better quality sleep, but I wanted to see I had some suspicion that my gut, I was having some issues with the tight junctions in my intestine, my small intestine. And I think I noticed some improvement here with those tight junctions.
That is it. Yes, we're hearing it. Ethan Rousseau's talking about it. Miles Cyril, our national educator, just came back from the International Cannabinoid Research Symposium. They were talking about that bidirectional communication between the gut microbiome and the endocannabinoid ome. And remember, Doc, all these cannabinoid receptors that are in the gut, we're noticing that it's affecting that motility. It's affecting more efficient metabolic processing. So what your comment about the sleep was very interesting. More restorative, more restful, and in terms of metabolism, more efficient. It's because it's tonifying the system.
Do you think those two scientists, physicians, whomever, that you just referenced, in their work with the gastrointestinal tract, do you think CBD oil and PlusCBD oil in specific has some therapeutic effect or some effect on repair of the tight junctions?
Absolutely. We don't have clinical research on our branded finished product yet, so I want to make sure to rein in my enthusiasm. However, the idea that endocannabinoid deficiency, and that's what happens when you're not taking PlusCBD oil, your natural cannabinoids are low because we're under quite a bit of stress.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? So when we elevate the endocannabinoids, that is what is helping to repair those loose junctions and tightening and tonifying everything the way it should be. Yeah. And so that's why I say it's for healthy people to get healthier. Now, that's radically different than I've got X, Y, and Z and fill in the blank. That's not our game. We don't do that. We want to keep you healthy so that you don't get sick. Now, at the same time, you might feel better, sleep better, and respond to a dumpster fire in a more appropriate way. That's an upside to me.
Right. And by the way, tight junctions that are leaking, that's associated with intestinal permeability, or what's in common parlance called leaky gut. You know, sort of like a leaky roof. We'll come back on the LTN Health question of the day.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Have you been putting off a cleanse? They can be harsh and leave you chained to the toilet, making for an overall unpleasant experience. Rethink your cleanse with Fluorescence, a daily cleanse that helps safely and gently detoxify your body. Unlike other detoxes that can be hard on the body, Fluorescence supports your body's natural processes, helping it to work more efficiently than it could on its own. The truth is your body is really good at cleansing, but due to the number of toxins we're exposed to, it can use a little daily support. Inspired by traditional OBGYN formula, Fluorescence is made with 8 herbs: burdock root, watercress, sheep sorrel herb, slippery elm, rhubarb root, kelp, blessed thistle, and red clover blossom. These herbs work together to support multiple elimination pathways, gently helping your body's detox systems do what they were made to do, only better. Forget harsh extreme cleanses and cleanse happy. Try Fluorescence for gentle daily cleansing that leaves you feeling rejuvenated. Find Fluorescence at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
All right, I have the LTN health question of the day. Usually I give you a multiple choice or it's a true and false. Today, you got to fish for the answer on your own. It won't be hard. Here's the question. What is the #1 selling hemp CBD oil supplement brand in the natural products industry? What is the #1 selling hemp CBD oil supplement brand in the natural products industry? Call 877-897-8255 with the correct answer. Tell Jason he's working the board for Katie today. She'll be back next week, and we'll get that gift card to you. Yes, indeed, we will. So, Stuart, I'm here at the website for it's PlusCBDoil.com. And I see all these different delivery systems that you have, which is pretty remarkable. It comes in a variety of delivery systems. What should people do? How do you make a decision about that in terms of what do you use? Gummies? Do you use the oil? Do you use the balm? Do you use the red, the green, the gold label? Do you use the gel cap?
It's hard to make a mistake. No, the reason I say that, it's hard to make a mistake. And here's where you know for sure I'm working for the audience. Remember when you first met me and we were doing this with oil of oregano?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How many different versions of oil of oregano did we end up with?
More than I have sense.
It didn't make any sense, did it? It was ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Remember we did that with fish oil, too?
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't help ourselves, could we?
Mm-mm.
Eye formula, heart formula. I just want people to laugh about that, okay? So just please, with a grain of salt, if you're taking collagen and you see 40 different versions, just think that the company's involved in a little bit of marketing, okay? Now, at CV Sciences, because I got a chance to help start this, I didn't want there to be just marketing. I wanted there to be some rationale. So the colors tell you that what's in the bottle is different.
So there's
the color
red
on the label tells you.
Red, green, and gold. Okay, go ahead.
I try to make it simple.
All right.
Red is for the body, and it is an alternative to aspirin. So if you have a sore back, that red product you take at night, that one works like aspirin without the side effects, because the red label is the raw hemp, and it works differently than when it becomes activated. Does that make sense? The red label is like eating a hemp plant out in nature, just munching on it with your chompers.
Okay.
You like that?
All right, good. Good enough.
Now then when you activate it, that's the green label. You can then triple concentrate it. That's the gold soft gels that you take, that I take. That's our #1 seller. The gold soft gel is like Ultimate Omega. It's a concentrated hemp extract, like Ultimate Omega is a concentrated fish oil. So red would be the lowest concentration.
Right.
Green is activated. Gold is triple concentrated.
And activated.
Correct.
Okay. So
raw, activated, concentrated.
I take 3 or 4 soft gels at night and 3 or 4 soft gels of the gold before I go to bed.
You're taking 3 raw and 3 gold.
Or 4 and 4. This depends. Whatever comes out of the bottle, if it's 3, it'll be 3. If it's 4, I.
That's what I'm saying. You can't make a mistake. No, here's why I say that. Because you know how you feel.
Right.
I'm not selling you magic. You're going to feel better or not, and 88% of our customers take it again. From that market research we did, 88% of the customers that took it once took it again, and 92% of the people that bought it told someone else to buy it. 92%.
So the delivery systems, they have CBD balm in the green. Excuse me, my computer here is giving
in the red and in the gold. Now let me explain the difference. If you have eczema or psoriasis, if you can see it with your eyes, you want the red. Why? The red is for inflammation, because the CBD is in its raw form, and it works like an aspirin alternative. It works at the COX-2 cyclooxygenase, the same pathway that non-steroidal anti-inflammatories do without the side effects. So if you have itchy, red, scratchy, plaque psoriasis, use the red plus CBD oil raw balm. Now, if it's pain, way deep in the muscle, deep pain, use the gold, because it's activated and triple concentrated.
Okay. And I
make a mistake.
I use the balm. I use both. I use both the red balm and the gold balm on my hands.
No, you're experimenting.
Yeah.
You cannot make a mistake. Here's what I'm saying. You're either going to respond because your endocannabinoid system is deficient, or it's not. Now, what a beautiful way to empower yourself. If it doesn't work, you won't take it again, you won't be talking about it, and you won't tell anyone how great it is. If it is, like you've experienced, I mean, this has been years in the coming. This is the first time on air live like this I've heard you talk about how you've been using it.
Yeah, I know.
Regularly.
I take my time. Let's go to...
No, I love that about you, and your audience should love that about you, because... You know, there's no sham wow here. That's why I can't wait. You say it's early in the morning for you to get on Let's Talk Nutrition. I'm like, great. There'll be an honest conversation with a smart human who's brilliant. You know?
Let's talk.
No, seriously. And I think that's why people listen to your show, and I hope they appreciate where I'm coming from. This stuff will work or it won't. You have an endocannabinoid system that communicates between your immune and central nervous system. Next time, let's break that down more.
Okay.
The referee between your immune system and central nervous system. And with how stressed people are, check this out. When you lower that stress, the oxytocin levels go up. Listen, when you were putting out that dumpster fire,
yeah,
you had more social bonding in your heart, brother.
I know.
You did.
I did. You're
you
right.
were not at war.
I know. Let's go to Land O'Lakes. That's they called that for a reason. Michael, what's the number one selling CBD brand in the natural products industry?
CBD Plus.
Yes.
CV Sciences.
Right. Plus CBD oil from CV Sciences. Congratulations, Michael. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
You're our pleasure. Stuart, I'll see you. We're going to be broadcasting we're going to be broadcasting at the Natural Products Trade Show Expo East from CV Sciences booth Thursday and Friday in September. I'll give you the dates. I'm excited. I'll spend 2 days with my pal, and
it'll be great.
We're so much looking forward to that. Go to PlusCBDOil.com. Trust me, I'm telling you, you won't make a mistake. Go with CV Sciences products. I'm just saying. Go that way. It's the best way. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. And you know for sure that I love you.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil